as soon as you see something to Matt, we'll have like a $150 profit on it.
Oh, I know. Because that's what always happens. Because it's not exciting.
Well, next, we'll break this.
Who's breaking cards now? Who's breaking cards now? Yes, the breaker was nice, the Chapman was jumping. Hey, it's Matt and Joe, like buying baseball cards at the mall. Hey, it's Matt and Joe, and then the hits, yeah, they begin flowing. Hey, it's Matt and Joe, we just pulled us a one so two.
That's
Who's
fun.
breaking cards now?
Yeah, like this is way better than last year. They have more inserts and like they're actually like.
Who's breaking cards now? Who's breaking cards now?
Ice and all kinds of
Bakersfield, Javi is the best pickup
no
in
one's
this
been in
town.
chat that oh, rip it. So I don't even know like what it looks like. Rip it.
Gonna tell myself and don't get angry. Hey, it's Matt and Joe. All the hits will soon be mine. Hey, it's Matt and Joe. Tell me, hey man, come join the card party. Hey, it's Matt and Joe. Just give me any card that is signed. Oh,
Fuck outta here.
who's breaking cards now?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Who's breaking cards now?
Fucking shoot me.
Who's breaking cards now? Who's breaking cards now?
Later.
This hobby's better if you're not all alone. Please don't be all alone. Please don't be all alone. This hobby's better if you're not all alone. Please don't be all alone. Please don't be all alone.
Elliot Angel fan. So this channel is primarily a break stream. But if you're looking for cards, check out our card shop website, greatamericansportscards.com. Got some stuff up there.
It'll be 1 a.m. in the east and 10 p.m. in the west. Of course, we'll have breaks, you say, 7 days a week. They'll PayPal you their money, hoping to God the wife won't know. For it's Yakamoto's they have and Jordan's they want. And they will bid on teams, hoping to win their favorites. Then they find out Lester or Shane has sniped them in the last minute. They will beg for their teams, complain about snipers. It's like a closing time at your local dive bar. The hopes and dreams of one-over-ones and short-printed signatures will dance in their heads. People will break, Matt. The one constant through the entire pandemic, Matt, has been hope. Pain and despair has rolled through us like an army of steamrollers. Erased like an unsaved document, rewritten and lost again to a dead battery. But breaking cards has marked this time. These hopes, these fandoms, are part of our past, Matt. It reminds us of all that was once fun and exciting, and may one day be again. People will break, Matt. People will most definitely break.
Are you ready? I said, are you ready? breaking virtual card show on the web. Get ready. Get ready.
Let the intro play stuff.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Or is that not playing?
2.
Is that not working now?
Welcome to Bakersfield Hobby.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bakersfield Hobby. We're kicking off Thursday Night Football with Zenith. We got 5 mega boxes ready to rock for you guys. Before we begin, though, because this is an eBay break, all eBay breaks now have a sweepstakes attached to it. In the event you don't receive a card for this break, I still have to ship this ticket out to you. It contains the website with the rules for the sweepstakes, so if you guys want to check it out, go ahead and you can. We have to ship these out in order to continue breaking with eBay. If we don't, then they will kick us off the platform. We don't want that to happen, so we're going to follow that to a T. But in order to make these a little bit better, start adding promo codes to our card shop website. That's right, guys. We do have our own card shop. It's called Great American Sports Cards. And we have a website for all of our wares, greatamericansportscards.com. So that is where all of our stuff is. You can go check it out at your leisure. But if you receive this card, you get a little promo code, $5 off your next purchase, but it's for a limited time, so make sure you act fast. All right, let's go over the teams. Sherman has the not Diamondbacks. Wrong sport. Has the Cardinals. James has the Falcons. Sherman has the Ravens. Jack has the Bills and the Bengals. David has the Panthers. Justin has the Bears. David has the Browns. Tammy has the Cowboys. Justin has the Broncos. Steven has the Lions. Eric has the Packers. we have 2 Steves. Steve S.O. has the Texans. Steve S.T. has the Colts. Mike has the Jaguars. David has the Chiefs and the Chargers. Matthew has the Raiders. Brian has the Rams and the Saints. James has the Dolphins. Daniel has the Vikings. Troy has the Pats. Rafi has the Giants. James has the Jets. Brian has the Eagles. Grady has the Steelers. David has the Niners. Jack has the Seahawks. Brian has the Bucks. Tammy has the Titans. And Dan has the Commanders to close things out. All right, guys, we got 5 boxes. Let's run it. As we're breaking, of course, I'll be going over what we do differently here. Top of the screen is our donation counter. With every break we do, we donate to Raise the Future. It's a charity which helps kids get adopted. That did not rip at all. We do 6 eBay breaks every day at 4 o'clock, helps kids get adopted. Thus far, we've donated over $130,500. We do 6 eBay breaks every day at 4 o'clock, 5:30, 7 o'clock, 8:30, 10 o'clock, and midnight. Auctions always end an hour before the scheduled break time. All of those are also Pacific times. All right. So we have 3 more eBay breaks tonight, guys. So at 8:30, we have Encore Football. I believe it's a 2 hobby boxer. Auctions for that end in 25 minutes. Pretty sure it's 2 hobbies. And then after that, we're doing jersey breaks. That's right, guys. We're doing football jerseys back to back. One break at 10, 1 break at midnight. I am not going to be PPF. That is not my style. So long as PPNG did not touch these boxes, we should be fine. That is all I require. He can't touch the boxes. All right, so first half of the first box. Mayfield, Adams, Hall, Amon-Ross, Young, Sano, Z Marquis Allen, Aiden Z May, color guard Brock Bowers, relic for the Raiders, going to Matthew. You're god dang right. You know I loves it. That means we have plenty of time to Blitz and Blaze later. Or do it now, why not? Alright, we got Sutton, Ward, Lawrence, Wilson, Hill, Jackson, Peterson, Cooper, Barkley, Fabra. Right, CeeDee Lamb on the 2-minute drill. Is that numbered? Just green, just because it's green. Alright, followed up by Patrick Mahomes, state of the art. That's going to the Chiefs, going to David. The only thing with jersey breaks is that I have to do a lot of the tickets. All right, we got Wilson, Downs, Eckler, Cup, Peppers, Jones, Jackson, Kincaid, Sanders, Walker, Butker, Johnson. Hurts on the Z marquee. CJ Stroud, A to Z. Walker, Purdy, Hines, Allen, Williams, Achane, and Burrow. What's up, Cheeto? Yes! Stump has been trying to get a Finest Blitz going. So that puts us at 2 for Finest. Yeah, blitzing is what we do off of eBay over on YouTube, where we keep the breaks going. Price next to the product gets you 5 teams in a break. You'll draft 2 in a snake draft, get 3 randoms. Then we do trades, and we break open that box. If you want to do a blitz, be like Cheeto, be like Stump, and get in the chat and start claiming spots. Stevenson, Johnny Football, yes sir. Smith, Stroud, Lynch, DeAndre Swift on the red no huddle. It's just a red? Nah, boo. Jared Verse, 2-minute drill. We got the Idols. Lawrence Taylor and Micah Parsons. So let's see. So Taylor, Rafi has the Giants. Cowboys is Tammy. So I'll do a left-right random. The left-right will have to do with the back because obviously it's not exactly, he's kind of within LP there, so it doesn't exactly work. Someday you'll learn. Neighbors. Clark, Puka, Swift, Slayton, Williams, Thomas, Carr, Lockett, Hall, Henry, Latham, Burrows, E-Marquee, state-of-the-art J.J. McCarthy. It's Viking for Daniel. Then Brian Thomas Jr., Brunell, Cousins, Marino, Chase, Wilson, Mitchell, Diggs, Levis, Herbert. I'm down to do it. Allen, Douglas, state-of-the-art Neighbors, another Idols. This one's Dickerson and Corum, so that'll also be part of the left-right random. Wilson, Dickerson, Moore, Manning, Elway, and McCaffrey. Nice couple pickups there for Rafi with 2 Neighbors. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? All right, 1 box down, 1 to go. So yeah, if you want to blitz, get in the chat, guys. Blue and green is baseball. Purple's football. Pink is purple is hockey. Pink is NASCAR. Red is football when it's up there, and orange is basketball. But right now, we are all sold out. All right, and then when it comes to shipping, we ship once a week. We combine breaks from Friday to Thursday. So these cards will be combined with the last 6 days of breaks and then be shipped out this coming Monday. We combine shipping throughout the week. I know that's apparently, according to some people, that is a difficult thing to understand. Combine breaks. We combine things Monday through Friday. 3. That way we get us straight. What's up, Sherman? Well, who knows? Maybe the finest we have is what you were looking for. Maybe that's what you need, is a little Bakersfield finest. Cooper, Barkley, Favre, Mayfield, Adams, Spencer Rattler on the red. For the Saints, that's going to go to Brian. Wasn't complaining about the break at all. One day. You'll learn. We got Kamara on the green. Love it, Sherman. Happy to be. What keeps you going? All right, we got Moss and Harrison. That's a cool Idols combo. So that, once again, that'll be part of the random. And remember, guys, when I do the left-right random, it's going to be based on the back, just to make it a little simpler. That way it's not asking, well, he's technically inside of the player, so where did that be? Verse, Eckler, Cup, Peppers, Jones, Sutton, Sanders, Walker, Butker, Jackson, Peterson, McMillan. Nwosu, state-of-the-art, Puka Nacua. Robinson, Hines, Allen, Williams. Achane, Burrow, Downs, Smith, Stroud, Lynch, Jackson, Kincaid, Mitchell. Ruke, 2-minute drill. And we've got another combo, Nix and Elway. That's an easy one. That goes to the Broncos. That's going to Justin. That's a nice one. I like that. That's a good one. Followed up by a Harrison Z marquee. Lassiter. Swift, Slayton, Williams, and Purdy. Yeah, happy to take your mind off stuff there, Tom. Happy to do it for you, bud. Guys, we got 20 minutes away from auctions ending for the next eBay break. It's going to be Encore Football, so don't miss out on those either. And then because we combine shipping, we do combine shipping costs. $5 for the first team you get with us in the week. $1 per team for each team after that. Throughout the rest of the week, resets every Friday. Allen, Vinatieri, Prescott, Wilson, Johnson, Trice. State-of-the-art Drake May. There we go. That's nice Pat for Troy. Followed up by, we got an Idols, Love and Rogers, both Packers. Jaden Daniels on the Z jersey. You deserve it. That's going to the Commanders. Going to Dan. Followed up by Irvin. Watt, Manning, Murray, Urlacher, Jones, Garrett, Hurts, Jacobs, Sherman, Alt, Baker, Vince Young, A to Z, Ellis, Richardson, McLaurin, Harbaugh, Johnson, Breeze, Hall, St. Brown, Young, Kelsey, Vick, Newman, Malik Neighbors on the Z marquee, Xavier Worthy on the Z marquee, Leggett, Ward, Lawrence, Wilson, Hill, and Muth. 2 boxes down, 3 to go. You're good so far. We'll see how long it lasts, but you're good for right now. Guys, we also have the Blaze. Blazing is our autograph memorabilia raffle. We have about 20 boxes left, each with an autographed baseball inside each one. We're randoming those boxes off. 30 spots per random, $6 a spot. Unless you buy 4 or more, that's $5 a spot. Once we get 30 spots paid for, take those 30 names, random 5 times. Whoever's number 1 after 5 wins the baseball. You give me the box number if you're in chat. If you're not in chat, we just do a random box number, which so far has had a heck of a hit rate. You open it on screen, show you exactly what you want. And if you get number 7 in the random, you'll be entered into winning this signed Mickey Mantle baseball. That is the big drawing we're going to do once all Blaze boxes have gone through. Right now we're on Blaze 30. 11 spots remaining in Blaze 30. The link is in the YouTube chat at the top, so go ahead and check it out. Grab your spots if you can. While Blitzes are built in the chat first, and only once it is full do we send out payment. With Blazes, it's first come, first serve. Grab your spots as quick as you can. Hits are going fast. Kamara, Parsons, Crosby, Lewis, Douglas, McMillan. We got an Idols with Duper and Waddles. That one's just going to the Dolphins. Dak, Gould, Harbaugh, Johnson, Breeze, Irvin, Watt, Wilson, Johnson, George, Bosa, Young. We got a red no-huddle Bo Nix for the Broncos, going to Justin. And just trade out Nix for Nix. Very nice. Congrats, Justin. Followed up by Keon Coleman Green. That's going to the Bills, going to Jack. Followed up by a Josh Allen State of the Art. That's also going Bills, going to Jack. That's a fairly common insert, but it's so clean looking. Alright, after that is Jordan. Wilson, Hill, Muth, Richardson, McLaurin, Jacobs, Sherman, Allen, Vinatieri, Dak, Mitchell, Tua, Quentin Johnson, Rattler, Peppers, Jones, Sutton, Ward, and Lawrence. Past the halfway point. We'll get to the second 3 packs of the third box. Guys, we are streaming across 5 different platforms. We're on eBay Live, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe across all of our platforms. Help us grow. There we grow. More eyes on the product, more people in the breaks, the cooler stuff we can do. All right, we got Stevenson, Johnny Football, Smith, Stroud, Trice, Cooper DeJean on the green. You know what? Just for that interception in the Super Bowl, we're going to top load that. That's going to the Eagles, going to Brian, plus a little green on green. Looking good. All right. We've got another Idols. Frank Gore and Christian McCaffrey. Stroud, Z Marquis, DeJean. Testaverde, Love, Dickerson, Moore, Manning, Eli, though. Thomas, Carr, Lockett, Hall, Henry, Alt, A to Z Romanunzi. That's going to the Bears. Going to Justin. Followed up by a Herbert State of the Art. So that's going to the Chargers. Going to David. I can't help it. I can't help it. It was fun. And then we got Josh Jacobs on the Z jersey for the Packers, going to Eric. Yeah, I do have to say that was maybe the worst performance I had ever seen the Chiefs give, like, in any game. And that was insane. Ayuk, Mahomes, Robinson, Jefferson, Boomer, Lamb, Mitchell, Diggs, Levis, Herbert, Newman, Jacobs, Goff, Coleman, Manning, Murray, Urlacher, Rodgers, and Gibbs. Collapse is probably the best way to describe that game for the Chiefs. Like it just out early and just it was rough. All right, so we got box number 4. That's a good point. That's a good point. Brady kind of like proving his spot in the all-time timers, but maybe it's different because like it's kind of like, you know, technically Mahomes' early years, right? You want to call it that, versus like this is when Mahomes is supposed to be in like peak like ref cheating its ways. You know, you want to be, you know, he's supposed to be the new Brady and just got mollywopped. I don't know what happened. That's what I'm saying. Like it could go either way. You could play it either way. All right, we got Hurts, Jacobs, Sherman, Allen, Vinatieri, DJ James Red, Kool-Aid on the green. That is so true. Burrow, Neighbors, Gibbs, Ayuk, Mahomes, Robinson, Jefferson, Young, Kelsey, Vick, Jones, Garrett, Burton, Bo Nix, State of the Arts. For the Broncos. Yeah, that was the worst O-line play I've seen out of them ever. Going to Justin. And we got but hey, the other McCaffreys. That's not fair, but it's just funny. It's like, hey, Christian's the big boy, so the other two. Thomas, Watt, Manning, Murray, Urlacher, Rodgers, Favre, Mayfield, Adams, Hall, St. Brown, Leary. Patrick Mahomes on the green, going to the Chiefs, going to David. And we've got a Mahomes Z marquee. Allen, A to Z, Wilson, Harbaugh, Johnson, Breeze, and Irvin. Guys, 10 minutes away from auctions ending for Encore football. If anyone wants to get something going in the chat right now, we are at 2 for Topps Finest Baseball. And if Lou will probably be back in here. Lou is down for a 2-boxer of Prospect, which is the last 2 boxes we have in the shop. So if you guys want to get into Blitz, let's get something going for after this. Speak your mind in the chat. Attaboy, Sherman. Yeah, that's right. We do have the jersey breaks tonight at 10 and midnight Pacific time. So auctions end for that at 9 Pacific and 11 Pacific. We got Douglas, Lamb, Mitchell, Diggs, Levis, Robinson. Let's see, that Dion and Bland. Allen. And we've got Xavier Worthy zoned in. That's going to the Chiefs. Going to David. Followed up by Chase, Wilson, Clark, Puka, Swift, Young, Kamara, Parsons, Crosby, Lewis, Latu, Bijan Green, State of the Art Worthy, Wilson, Manning, Elway, McCaffrey, Brunell, Cousins, Dak, Wilson, Johnson, George, Bosa, Nix, Hurts, Lamar, Walker, Boomer, Testaverde, Love, Dickerson, and more. All right, so we're down to the last box, guys. Last box of the break. Get an auto. The mems are cool. We've gotten good mems. We need an auto here. Oh, nice. Super sick. Sorry, I just saw the Mayfield quote. I don't know why it took me so long. Awesome, man. Stroud, Lynch, Jackson, Kincaid, Sanders, Hines, Allen, Red, Justin Jefferson, Green, Bosa, Stover, Peppers, Jones, Sutton, Ward, Lawrence, Hall, Henry, Stevenson, Johnny Football, Smith, McMillan. We got an Idols, looks like a Moss and Jefferson, nice. Tua, Z Marquis, Caleb, Achan, Burrow, Downs, Eckler, Cup, Herbert, Thomas, Carr, Lockett, Mitchell, James on the green. Followed up by Marvin Harrison, A to Z. Marvin Harrison, state of the art, back to back. McClellan, Slayton, Williams, Purdy, Hines, Allen, and Williams. Ooh, Scott, you are late to the party, brother. That was that our first break of the day? That happened hours ago, man. Lucky for you, we post all of our streams online once they're finished. So just head to our YouTube page, since you're already there. Click on our profile, click the live tab, and everything is separated by date and product. So it'll be up on there, buddy. Yeah. And then for future reference, all of our listings state the time and date of the break. that way you can see it on it. It should be up on eBay Live as well. I'm not as familiar with eBay Live's deal, but since you're on YouTube, that's what I figured I would do. It's on YouTube. Yeah, that thing happened hours ago. Yeah, that was our first break of the day. That was 4 p.m. Pacific, so about 3.5 hours ago. Close to 3.5 hours. Amon-Ra, Young, Kelsey, Vic, Jones, Trice. We got another JJ State of the Art. Email? Or eBay Messenger? Email, I can't help at all. Because I don't have access to any of the emails. Yeah, what? Maybe I might be able to help you right now. We got Dickerson and Corm on the Idols. We got a Z jersey for the Niners going to David of Nick Bosa. We should. I could probably take a look. It's not usually my job, but I have access to it. Manning, Murray, Urlacher, Rogers, Gibbs, Barkley, Favre, Mayfield, Adams, Hall, Alt, Michael Penix on the green, going to the Falcons, going to James. Yeah, no problem. Yes, sir. All right, then we got Otis Anderson, A to Z. Rakestraw, Harbaugh, Johnson, Breeze, Irvin, Watt, Walker, Bucker, Jackson, Peterson, Cooper, Newman, Malik Neighbors, State of the Art, Z Marquis, Dak, Lloyd, Wilson, Hill, Muth, Richardson, and McLaurin. Scott, what's your eBay username so I can search by that? All right, guys, let's take a look at the top loads. So we have State of the Art, Malik Neighbors. Penix on the green. Bosa, J.J. Williams, Harrison, Nix. Mahomes, Neighbors, Mahomes, Green, Nix, Jacobs jersey. I got Herbert, State of the Art. Rome, Dijon, Allen, Coleman. We got the Knicks and the Elway. Neighbors, Worthy, Rattler, May, Harrison, Neighbors, Idols. Harrison and Moss, Neighbors, and May. And then in Stanland, we hit another JJ State of the Art. We hit a Color God Bowers. Xavier Worthy zoned in. All right, I'll take a look for you right now. And then we got the Knicks red, and then Jaden Daniels Z jersey. All right, guys, so really quick, we're going to do the random for all the Idols cards. So like I said, so we're going to do left, right, and it's going to be based on the back of the card. All right, so left, right, of course. So let me go pull up random.org first, random of the day. So let's head on over here. So what we're going to do, we're going to put left and right. We're going to random 5 times. Whoever's number 1 after 5 times, all the cards with, you know, a left and right player will go either the left player or the right player. So best of luck to everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And it goes to the right. So for instance, this card is going to the Cardinals. So all of these Idols cards will go to whatever player is on the right side of the card. All right, guys, that's going to do it for Zenith Megas. We've got our next football eBay break, which is Encore, happening next. So, guys, head on over to eBay and put those bids in. Auctions start ending in just a couple of minutes. So don't miss out on that action. In the meantime, if y'all want to blitz, get in the chat. If you want to blaze, you got 11 spots left. All right, Scott, let's take a look. So, okay.
Bakersfield's got the spirit, feel the surge. Yeah, Bakersfield, we're living the dream in this sports paradise. We're the ultimate team, so keep hustling, keep grinding and shine so bright. In the heart of the game, we'll keep the spirit alive. Been spending most my life living in Bakersfield sports paradise. Where the grind and the hustle are the ultimate prize. From the field to the court where the legends emerge. Bakersfield's got the spirit, feel the surge. In the heart of Detroit, where legends take a stand, lived a running back named Barry with the ball in his hand. From a high school star to the NFL stage, he danced through the defenses, wrote his name on the page. Barry Sanders, with the magic in your feet, turning every play into a highlight of real feat. With a spin and a juke, you leave defenders in the dust. Barry Sanders, your legacy's a must.
Yeah, all right, so perfect, Scott. So I was actually just responding to you right now. So it actually is better that you're still in chat. So basically the way it works, we combine shipping Friday to Thursday. So any breaks you get throughout those 7 days are combined. So it looks like, yeah, you paid extra on the kids break. So I just initiated a refund of $4 for that one. Because it's $5 for the first team you give with us in the week. So you got the Cubs and the Heritage High Number break on the 19th. So that's the first one. And then you got on the Sonic break. So that should have been $1. I can't tell from here. You either paid early or it looks like, especially you got in on Prospect too. eBay has a new thing where when you pay, it tries to combine shipping for 12 hours. The problem is that sometimes they overcharge when they do that if you've been in a previous break during the week. So I refunded for the Sonic. If it overcharges you on Prospect, I can't touch it until tomorrow. But I'll make sure I'll make a note of it and I'll refund you tomorrow if you end up paying more. But yeah, normally I send invoices once all auctions end for a break. So yeah, like for instance, like auctions are about to start ending for the next football break at 8 o'clock when the last team ends. I go through teams and I send an invoice with new shipping cost. Usually it works. Yeah, exactly. So, all right. So yeah, so eBay's new thing that they're trying where it kind of like auto combines shipping through a 12-hour period. it works sometimes, it doesn't always. So like right now it didn't. So yeah, so I'll refund you $4 tomorrow once it goes through. It's just I can't touch it until it's gone through, if that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, they're trying out this thing. It doesn't do it to everybody. It's like they told us it affects 50%. Who it affects and when, it doesn't tell us anything. Like we got minimal info on it. But yeah, so it is something they're trying out, I guess. Whether or not that works is up for debate. Yep, bingo. Yeah, so like maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll like it. It might do it because especially you got in on prospects and like on our end it says combining for the next 7 hours and 40 minutes for you is what it says on my end. So if you win, it should auto combine. So it should be like $5 for prospects because it's just the first one, but then it should be $1 for the next one. So like it should only be $1 for whatever you put it in. If it doesn't say anything, I'll just refund it once it goes through. Yeah, it has potential, but it also isn't perfect. Yeah, I'm actually really glad you're in chat because trying to explain that over message is so hard. I'm long-winded as it is, so trying to explain something over text is too long. It's a lot. It's a book. No, you don't need to reach out. Because especially I break today and tomorrow. So I'll see it tomorrow. And specifically because you're already talking to me, I'll make a note of it and make sure you're charged the correct amount. And if not, I'll refund whatever difference. I try, Cheeto. I try my best. I know sometimes I have to do a good amount of this. So it's like, I'll make sure stuff gets done. Of course. Always happy to help. What I do. Yep, exactly. Yeah. So we combine Friday. So like today is the last day of this shipping week. So these cards are combined with the last 6 days of breaks. We process and package through the weekend, and then they'll be shipped out next business day, which for us is Monday. So yeah. So Friday, whole new week, everything starts anew. Of course, not a problem, man. If you have any more questions, always feel free to ask. If not, yeah, have a great night. Does anyone want to blitz? Anyone want to blaze? We're pretty close on the next blaze. Going for another baseball. We'll definitely have plenty of time later because later we're doing 2 back-to-back jersey breaks. Should be a fun one, but quick one. So we got plenty of time. If anyone wants to do some more breaks. What are we feeling, guys? Or, of course, you guys want to just shoot the breeze about anything on the ongoings in the sports world. Guys, what are we feeling? Wants to blaze? That's something quick and easy we can do. We just need 11 more spots. Back for football, we got fantasy drafts going on. Anyone got a killer team, or maybe did not draft as well as they had hoped? Me personally, I had my greatest fantasy football year ever last year, and none of the leagues I'm in are returning. Talk about an ouch.
moment, the light shining bright. F&G's ready, it's a magical night. Boxes stacked high, excitement's in sight. With each ball he opens, the crowd's feeling right. First ball hits hard, the energy's wild. A Willie Mays auto, oh, we're going wild. Cheers fill the room, the vibe's electric. This is the moment, everything's epic. F&G, you're full of major hits. With every ball, the excitement just fits. Willie Mays and Kovacs, what a thrill. In this auto fever, we're climbing the hill. Another ball ready, hearts racing fast. F&G smiles why this night's built to last. Each flip of the cap, it's like pure gold. Stories unfolding, legends retold. Sammy Kovacs shines, the ink on the scene. A masterpiece moment, living the dream. The crowd goes wild, the cheers never fade. With every new ball, the memories are made. F&G, you're full of major hits. With every ball, the excitement just fits. Willie Mays and Kovacs, what a thrill. In this auto fever, we're climbing the hill. On moments like this, they take us away. In the world of the balls, we're here to play. F&G's the champ, he's making it right. In the game of our dreams, we're shining so bright. F&G, you're full of major hits. With every ball, the excitement just fits. Willie Mays and Kovacs, what a thrill. In this auto fever, we're climbing the hill. So here's to the moments, the cheers and the smiles. In this wild auto world, we're going for miles. F&G's the legend, we'll sing it out loud. With hits like these, we're forever proud. In the summer sun, the crowd is loud. Underneath the blue, I'm feeling proud. From the diamond's glow to the fields of green, there's magic in the game, you know what I mean. And there's a voice that echoes in my mind, deep as the night, one of a kind. He's painted every moment, every thrill, with words that linger, they give me chills. James Earl Jones, with a heart of gold, telling stories of legends, both brave and bold. From the crack of the bat to the roar of the crowd, in his timeless tones, we're all feeling proud. Remember Field of Dreams, the way he spoke, a promise in the grass, a spirit awoke. With every home run, a dream takes flight. He gives us the courage to chase the night. From the sandlot games to the big league stage, his voice carries dreams through every age. With every strikeout, every grand slam, he's the heartbeat of baseball, our favorite jam. James Earl Jones, with a heart of gold, telling stories of legends, both brave and bold. From the crack of the bat to the roar of the crowd, in his timeless tones, we're all feeling proud. From the sandlot games to the big league stage, his voice carries dreams through every age. With every strikeout, every grand slam, Let's raise a glass to the game we adore. With James Earl Jones, we'll always want more. In every pitch, in every cheer, he brings us together year after year.
In the heart of Texas, the hopes were high, but the Cowboys still have fans asking why. Dax in the pocket, but the
boy named Rick Ankiel with the fire in his soul. From a small town field to the major leagues light, he was destined to shine. Oh, he was ready to fight. Oh, Rick Ankiel, you rose and you fell. From a pitcher's bright promise to the hitter's new spell. Through the storms and the struggles, you found a new way. Rick Ankiel, your story's here to stay. He was drafted with hope, a star on the rise, with a fastball that dazzled and a twinkle in his eyes. But the pressure was fierce and the moments were tight, as the spotlight bore down in those long summer nights. Oh, Rick Ankiel, you rose and you fell. From a pitcher's bright promise to the hitter's new spell. Through the storms and the struggles, you found a new way. Rick Ankiel, your story's here to stay. In the dozos he soared with a curveball so grand, but the yips took their toll, they were hard to withstand. Strikes turned to wildness and the dream seemed to fade, yet his heart never wavered, he refused to be swayed. So he took a new path with the bat in his hands, a hitter's new hope, on the diamond he stands. The struggles of pitching now far in the past, Rick Ankiel, a new legend was cast. Oh, Rick Ankiel, you rose and you fell. From a pitcher's bright promise to the hitter's new spell. Through the storms and the struggles, you found a new way. Rick Ankiel, your story's here to stay. With the Royals and Braves, he carved out his place, a testament to will and the trials he faced. From the mound to the plate, he reinvented his game. Rick Ankiel, forever etched in fame. His journey's a tale of persistence and fight. Through the darkness he battled and emerged in the light. A story of courage, of falling and rising. Rick Ankiel, his legend is truly mesmerizing. Oh, Rick Ankiel, you rose and you fell. From a pitcher's bright promise to the hitter's new spell. Through the storms and the struggles, you found a new way. Rick Ankiel, your story's here to stay. So here's to the man who defied the odds, to the one who stood tall despite the flawed odds. Rick Ankiel, your saga is clear. In the annals of baseball, your name will appear. Oh, Rick Ankiel, you rose and you fell. From a pitcher's bright promise to the hitter's new spell. Through the storms and the struggles, you found a new way. Rick Ankiel, your story's here to stay.
All right, guys, we're going to switch over to the Encore stream. If you're on YouTube, stay right where you are. YouTube will switch over to the next stream once this stream ends and the next one begins. So, guys, I will